Hello children, how are you today? Welcome to your English class. So let us start. Adverbs with adjectives. We started with this activity on the page 116 using adverbs with adjectives. And then I gave you some examples in our previous video. So let us do a small revision on this. Adverbs with adjectives mean when in a sentence you have both the adverbs and adjectives. Let us see at the examples. They are unusually quiet. So here, unusually is the adverb and quiet is the adjective. You are very intelligent. He is often late for meetings. So the words in red are the adverbs and words in green are the adjectives. This is how you're going to use adverbs with adjectives. Mary seems very nice. This computer is extremely fast. Your shirt looks really cool. The assignment was rather difficult. I hope it's clear for you. Okay, now let us move on with our book. So we reached on the page 118. So now open your book and take your pencil with you. You're going to follow and you have activity 9A. Adverb and adjective hunt. Read the following text and underline adverbs and adjectives that are used together. Clue: there are 10 of them. Okay, now you have some adverbs and adjectives in this text. What we are going to do? We are going to read this together first, and then we will see the adverbs and adjectives in each paragraph. So let us start. Last Friday, all the grade 6 pupils went on a very interesting art tour. We wanted to discover the extremely fascinating works of some Mauritian artists. First, we visited the Mahatma Gandhi Institute. We heard many types of Oriental music being played, and it was so pleasing to the ears. Now, in the first paragraph, what can you observe? There are many adverbs and adjectives. Okay, let us find the first one. Last Friday, all the grade 6 pupils went on a very interesting art tour. So here you are going to underline the adverbs and adjectives that are used together. So here, very interesting. Underline these words, very interesting. Here, very is the adverb, interesting is the adjective. Let's just move on. We wanted to discover the extremely fascinating works of some Mauritian artists. So here as well, the next adverbs and adjectives that are used together are extremely fascinating. First, we visited the Mahatma Gandhi Institute. We heard many types of Oriental music being played, and it was so pleasing to the ears. The next one you're going to underline is so pleasing. Okay, children, I hope it is clear for you. I'm going to read out the answers which you just had to underline. So the first one is very interesting, extremely fascinating, and so pleasing. Okay, children, now I'm going to read the rest of the text, but I will not tell you the answer. Okay, when we are reading together, when you are going to see the adverbs and adjectives, you are going to underline. Okay, so now you know. Let us continue. After that, we drove to Codon waterfront in Port Louis, where we met someone really amazing. His name is Pam, and he is a wood carver. It is simply remarkable how he turns roots and wood into such beautiful sculptures. As we were already in the art corner, we visited the Blue Penny Museum. We were quite surprised by all the precautions taken to protect the famous 1 penny and 2 pence stamps. We then went for lunch at Richter Mall. There an artist was drawing portraits of passers-by. In just half an hour, he drew an almost perfect human face. Our final destination was the studio of the artist Vic Chibdayal in Briseverdière. Vic is particularly known for recycling objects that people throw away into works of art. A most wonderful initiative, create art and protect the environment at the same time. So it was a very nice text on discovering Mauritian art. Here in this text you have some adverbs and adjectives that are used together. So there's a clue for you. There are 10 of them. So we already in the first paragraph we already found 1, 2, 3. Yes, so we already found 3 of these adverbs and adjectives. You have to find the rest in the other paragraphs. Okay, let us move on with the next page. Let us move on with the page 119. While writing an email to her friend Terence, Sophia has left out a few words. Help her fill in the blanks with suitable adverbs. You should not use the same adverb more than once. Okay, so here is an extract of an email. You only have to fill in the blanks with the correct adverbs. Let us read this together. So it is a mail to Terence. The subject is on Mauritian art. Hi Terence, I hope you're okay in Germany. I heard you're doing a project on Mauritian art. I think it's a good idea. Mauritian art is varied. Today itself, I met 4 talented artists. The 2 impressive ones are definitely Pam and Vic. That's because they create nice works of art from things that we think of being useless. To talk about them in your project, if ever you need to contact them, just let me know. Yours, Sophia. So here is an email. What you have to do, fill in the suitable words which you should not use more than once. So to help you, I have written here on the screen, as you can see, some of the adverbs that you may use in while filling the blanks. Okay, so these are some of the adverbs that you can use, such as such, almost, very, completely, extremely, quite, some, rather, and really. So all these here are adverbs. Okay, if you're thinking of other adverbs, you are you can add them here. Okay, so these are ideas of adverbs that you can use. These are examples. Let us move on to the next page. Okay, the page 120 for today. Activity 9C, it's your turn now. Use appropriate adverbs and adjectives to write a few sentences on the pictures below. Some information has been provided to help you. So you have the world famous statues, the Statue of Liberty. The location is USA. United States of America. The duration of works 11 years, completed in 1886. The height is 93 meters. The next one is the motherland course, location Russia. Duration of works 8 years, completed in 1967. The height is 91 meters. So here you have to write down some sentences, not much, around 5 to 6 sentences to describe using adjectives and adverbs the pictures, the statues of liberty. These are world famous statues. Okay, then you have the next one. Did you know? The artist Leonardo da Vinci spent 12 years painting the Mona Lisa's lips. Find out other amazing facts about art or music and share these with the class. So you're going to find out that this is a very fun activity. Okay, you're going to research into some amazing facts, and then when school resumes, you will share it with the class. Okay, you are going to learn some great amazing facts. So do work out these activities at home, please. Now we are going to see some examples of what you can write as sentences for the world famous statues. Here, take a look at some of the adjectives and adverbs to help you to write your sentences. Okay, so for the Statue of Liberty, what can you say? What adverbs and adjectives you can include in your sentences? Here are some of them. The statue is a colossal structure found in the USA. So here, colossal, all the words that you can see in bold and which are underlined are either adjectives or adverbs. So the first one is colossal, colossal which means large, great or tall. So here colossal is an adjective. Beautifully designed by the French sculptor Frédéric Auguste. So here beautifully has been underlined, which is an adverb. Okay. It was also built by hardworking workers. Hardworking is here an adjective. Also, it is a popular tourist attraction. Popular here is an adjective. So you have other adjectives which may help you, such as valuable, beautiful, famous, and also a giant statue. These are all adjectives and some of the adverbs. You're going to find some more of your own. Let us move on with the second one now. The next one is the motherland course, which is found in Russia. So here as well, there are some adverbs and adjectives for you. Okay, these are examples. You're going to write some sentences of your own. The first one I have written is The statue the motherland calls is a towering statue. So here towering is an adjective. Towering means very tall. The construction began in 1959 and finally was completed in 1967. So the duration of the work, it took 8 years. Here finally is the adverb. It was also considered as the tallest statue in the world. So here tallest is an adjective. Okay, you're going to write very simple sentences on these statues by including in your sentences adverbs and adjectives. I hope it's clear for you, children. So that's all for today. Before we end our class, let us take a look at your homework. On the page 118, you had to underline the adverbs and adjectives. 119, you have to fill in the blanks with adverbs. And on the page 120, you are going to do some research work using the internet on the statues. Okay, do work out all these questions on these pages. Okay, so that's all for today, children. Thank you very much for being attentive. See you later. Bye bye.